Thanks for joining me for yoga practice on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Let's start by closing the eyes. Come into a comfortable seated position. Pull the shoulders back, tucking the chin. And let's start just by noticing where we are in this moment. Let's connect with our true selves. Checking into how we're feeling today. Maybe starting this practice with appreciation for all the good things that are in our lives right now. The people we love. Take a moment to connect with spirit. Finding our center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Hold it a moment. Exhale with a sigh. And one more, inhaling. Exhaling completely. And slowly opening the eyes with the palms up on the knees. Let's inhale the shoulders up. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhaling up. Exhaling. 1 more time. Inhaling up. Exhale. So we're taking deep breaths and letting each breath wash away the tensions of the week. It's helpful to exhale through the mouth. Take 2 more deep breaths in, lengthening the body. Exhaling. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. And so, hello Jess. And so we begin by scooping. We scoop up more of what we want in our lives. More cats. That's always a nice thing. We inhale up and we exhale. So let's imagine that we're scooping up whatever we want and see it rain down. Maybe it's better health. Maybe it's more prosperity. Maybe it's a love relationship. Harmonious friendships. Satisfying work. Self-acceptance. Peace. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. And then we inhale up. And we exhale. We're bringing the fingertips behind the body. And we're pressing the heart up into just a gentle back bend. So feel the length of your spine here as you tent the fingers and press them down. And you lift the crown of the head. Let the shoulders be drawn away from the ears. And so we start with this gentle heart opener. Daring to open our heart to whatever might come to us today or this week, this month, this year. Trusting that we'll be able to handle whatever comes up. Let's take a deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to round out. Hold the navel to the spine and stretch your back. And then we inhale, so we open the door. Open the doors, and then we close the doors. And I like to add symbolism to this. I think I'm opening new doors to life, to new opportunities, to new ways of looking at things, and I'm closing the doors on old notions I had about anything. What about you? What would you like to close the door on today? And then open the door to what? Let's do 1 more. Bring the arms up. Shelf back here so you can see a little better. We're going to reach up one side. I'm sorry, you're not able to see everything here. I should go forward. Center. This is a great exercise, by the way, for the butt. We do this in class sometimes. We exhale. And then we inhale. time, let's leave the arm up. Let's bring the fingertips out in line with the hip. And walk it out. Bring the arm over the head. So on the inhale, we lengthen. Today's practice is a deep stretch yoga. We're going to hold these poses a little longer, but as always, coming out wherever you need. So we're reaching out and we're looking where it feels comfortable for your neck. Inhale, lengthen the side of your body. We're pulling with the bottom hand. Just the cat is going to close the computer on you. Exhaling. One more breath here. Exhale. And then we're going to lift the arm up to the ceiling. Now on the exhale, we're going to round down. Inhale, open the chest. Reaching back. Exhaling down. Inhale. Off we go. And then we exhale down. And then we're going to circle the arm forward. All the way around. And let's bring it to the back of your spine. This hand is on the opposite knee. We're pressing this back hand into the floor. And on the exhale, we're turning. Let's be easy about this practice today. Not trying to force ourselves into any poses, or maybe not even trying to get good or better at something. But let's just breathe and be gentle and patient with ourselves, especially now. Exhale completely. We're taking our time. We're hanging out a little longer in these poses so we can really feel what's going on. On the inhale, you're pushing the back hand down, getting length. And on the exhale, you're pushing off the thigh or the knee to turn. Again. Exhale. So a lot of us may be feeling a little stress in the back. Often the stress goes there. Let's deepen the stretch. We're going to take the back hand back, but we're going to bend it. And then we're going to pull the navel into the spine and round. Like a seated cat-cow. The cat pose part of this. We're exhaling, we're drawing the navel in, and you'll feel a nice stretch across the low back here. Exhale, press the back hand down and push it away from you. Inhaling and exhaling. Completely. We're going to come back up to the center, hands are on the knees. Let's lift the heart on the inhale. Exhale, round. And then we inhale, shoulders come back. And we exhale down. And we inhale to the heart opener, lifting up. And we're going to walk the fingertips out. Reaching out here. And then folding. Let me get back a little bit here. Folding forward. Arms can reach out. They can be one on top of the other. 3 to 5 breaths here. Breathe into your low back. Breathing deeply. Let go with the exhale. Let your back stretch and your hips. 2 more breaths now. Relax with the breath. Relax your face. 2 more breath. And use the hands to slowly roll up over your tongue. And when the spine is straight, we roll the shoulders around. Okay. Let's lean back. We go through a little flow here. Not too deep. We come into columns. And then we inhale. We exhale to wide angle. Again, not very deep. Just opening the hips. We inhale. Take the hands on the outsides of the knees. Let's do more times. Inhale, we're holding the ankles. We're exhaling into collards. And if your breath doesn't match mine, don't worry. Just breathe. Insides of the knees. Feels good, right? I hope it does. Outside the knees. And we're taking it easy. We're not forcing. We'll come back to these poses later when we're warmer. Let's do one more here. Cobblers. We exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. So we're coming back up. And this time we're placing the other knee, other leg in front. We're inhaling. Reaching side to side. A couple of times. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. So we're holding here. We're going to walk the fingertips out in line with the hips. Bring the arm by the ear. We use this hand that's on the mat to pull our body out. See how that lengthens both sides of the waist? 3 breaths into the side of your body. We'll let that other sits bone, both sits bones come down and be grounded on the mat. Inhaling. Exhale. Let's really focus on the exhales today. Release your tension on the exhale. So inhale now. Exhale. All right. And then we bring the arm up on the inhale. And we exhale it down. What a nice stretch across the back. Inhale, open and broaden the chest. Exhaling. Inhaling. Open. Down. And then we exhale down. And we're taking this arm around. We're circling all the way around. So the hand is by the spine, close to your body. Tall on the inhale. And on the exhale, we're pressing off. And we're taking our time. We're taking our time to really enjoy the twist. So that every time we inhale, we're getting up nice and tall from the crown of your head down to your tailbone. And then we exhale, we're pushing off the leg. Turn. On the inhale, we're pushing the back hand down to get even taller. Exhale. Yeah, I have the laptop on the cat stretching pose. That may not have been a good idea. We'll see what happens. So let's move this back a little bit. We're bending the back arm and we're rounding down. Now when you exhale, and you can exhale through the mouth if you like, draw the navel in and curve your back. And feel that beautiful stretch across your back. Allow your body to get rid of the untoxins by exhaling and twisting and squeezing them out. More breath here. Exhaling completely. Come back to the center. We're going to circle. Forward. Exhaling round. Inhaling forward. Exhaling round, drawing the navel in. Inhaling. Yes. And then we go the other way. Bringing the chest forward. And then rounding back as we exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling. And this time, as we come forward, we're pulling the heart forward. And then we're folding. Don't worry if the head does not come down. Don't worry. Just relax for 5 breaths here. Relax your face now. And your jaw. Really breathe down your spine into your hips and low back. Soothing that area, softening and stretching, relaxing and breathing out tension or tightness. Let's take 2 more breaths. We're using the hands. Hold up, one vertebra at a time. Pulling the shoulders back. Let's roll the shoulders back again. Inhaling. Exhaling back and down. And then 2 more. Inhaling. Taking our time today. One more time. Feeling your body. Breathing out tension. I'm going to go through that hip opening flow again. Adding a little bit of core. So we bring the feet together in collar's pose. We exhale. We inhale, we straighten the legs out to the side. We exhale. Don't worry about coming that far. Inhale to forward bend. Nice and easy. And then on the inhale, so we're coming to boat. Come to full boat if you like. Hello, here you are. And then we grab the ankles and we do it again. 2 more times. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just flow with your breath. Whatever the rhythm of your breath might be. Honor that. Inhale outside of the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Just this flow of breath is very efficient at getting rid of stress. Just the attention to the breath. Engaging the core here. Let's do one more round, everyone. Hold the ankles. Inhaling tall. Exhaling. Feel the hips open a little bit. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Nice, steady, even flow. Exhaling. Inhaling. Coming to boat. 3 breaths in boat. You know if this bothers your back, put your hands or your feet down. But as you're here, we lift the heart. We're engaging the core. We're feeling our inner strength on many levels. Let's honor ourselves for taking time for yoga practice today. Coming back to what's important in our life. Our health. All right. So let's come back to collarless briefly. Let's tent the fingers behind. Like we did in the beginning. We press the arms down and we lift the heart. See how the knees open up? It opens the hips and it stretches the groin and the inner thighs. So we hold here. 2 breaths more. Not forcing. Let's breathe into the inner thighs. Let's send good thoughts into the body today. We're going through a lot. So let's take some time for positive thoughts and thoughts of appreciation. So now let's take this knee and we're going to fold it over so the knee touches the ground and this foot is right at the ankles and the arch of this bottom foot. We're going to take a little flow here. This arm is up at shoulder level. We're going to open the upper body. We exhale across. Oh, yes. And we inhale open. Now my back fingers are just tented behind me, holding me tall. Exhaling. And then we inhale. And then we exhale. Now we're taking this hand to the outside of the knee. We're going to lift up on the inhale. And then press off the knee and twist on the exhale. Hold the shoulders down from your ears. Get some length around the neck as you broaden your back and your chest for 2 more breaths. Exhaling completely. And then we release the breath. We're going to move this leg to the side. So now the bottom of this foot is against the thigh. This arm comes out again. This time we're going to circle up and exhale. Now you can stay on the floor. If you like, you can bring the hips up on the inhale. Stretch the front of your hip and your thigh. So we inhale up and we exhale. Feels really good. So we're holding this one up if you like. We're pressing the hips forward. We're reaching over the ear, up, over the head. Breathe, stretch, and lift now. Open the chest. And on the exhale, we lower the hips. And we once again lower this arm to the outside of the knee. And we twist again. This twist is going to feel a little different. The legs are wider. Now as you're twisting, and I appreciate you tuning in with me today, by the way. As you're out there twisting, squeeze your glutes and press your hip forward. Press the hip forward. You'll feel the stretch right down the front. It feels heavenly. Although some people do not describe it that way. I hope you do. One more breath now. Exhale. All right. So we're going to release that. We're going to come onto the forearm. We're taking the ankle and the hand, and we're going to pull the foot back. You can move this leg a little bit if you'd like to give you a little more balance. So it's a sideline bow pose. What you want to do is push the foot into the hand. So you're making bow shape, and there's a space between your heel and your body. As you push the foot into your hand, feel your shoulder get pulled away from the neck, and then look towards the floor. That's a fabulous stretch for the neck and the shoulders. One more breath, maximizing, stretching the front of the hips. Now we're bringing the knee up toward the shoulder, and we're going to extend it up. Now you can hold the calf, you can hold the thigh, you can do the yoga toe hold, peace sign fingers around the big toe. You can hold the heel. So many options. But whatever you do, try not to sag. Let's lift out. Let's pull up. You could use a scarf or a strap around this foot. We want to open the inner thigh and the hamstring. We push away. 2 more breaths. It's important to keep that leg straight. Wherever you're holding it, doesn't matter. You do want the leg to be straight to get the stretch across the back of the knee. So we're taking one more breath here. Open up. Now a little balance work here. As we come up, we're going to place this foot on the outside of the knee and come up to a seated twist. Yes. Let's get both sit bones down, everyone. Sit bones are on the mat. Then you can take the opposite arm and hug it, and this hand comes around. Now, some people like to do different variations here or here. You could do the open window if you're so inclined. Whatever you do, let's just keep pulling this leg across the body. Right? If your arm's on top, it won't be coming across. Just be resting there. Hug the leg. The leg deserves a hug. Legs go through a lot. They take us all over the place. So give it a nice hug. So we're stretching the outside of the hip. And then turn your body and press the back hand down. 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale, turn. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale completely. We release, twist. And now we're bringing this front foot toward the hip in a cow face pose. We're stacking one knee on top of the other. Now this pose is not available to everyone. That's okay. You can come into any cross-legged position. Please don't force this stretch. We just want to open your hips. So wherever you happen to be, let's get the sit bone on the ground, on the mat. We're going to pull the heart forward. And if you can, without forcing, we're going to walk out and come to rest on the thigh, or if you're doing just a simple seated forward bend, just fold. It's all good. You're stretching the hips, you're opening the hips. Let's take 3 breaths here. Let's focus on the breath. Let's focus on the exhalation. Exhaling tension. Deep breath. And breathe out again. A few more. Hold these a little longer today. There's no hurry today, right? Time to replenish ourselves, preparing for the week to come. More breaths. And we use the hands to come up one vertebra at a time. And when the spine is straight, you roll the shoulders around. Like that. Shake the legs out. We'll come back to this pose later. But in the meantime, let's go back where we started in the cobbler's pose here. And we had the fingers tented behind. And we drew the shoulders down. Now, if you like a deeper opening, you manually open the hip by placing the hand on the inside of the knee. If you have no hip or knee issues, you can gently press the knee down. And as you do, turn away from it. Open the hip and twist. Feels really nice getting right to that capsule there. Let's breathe. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. You come to the center. We'll go to the side, gently pressing and gently turning. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. And now we're going to cross this knee over. The knee touches the mat, the ankle's in the arch. Back hand is behind, this arm is out. And on the exhale, we come across. Exhale completely. And then we slowly breathe in. We allow the breath to come in slowly. And we breathe out very evenly. And we inhale again. And we exhale. We're bringing the hands to the outside of the knee. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, turning. Now, can you hold this twist a couple of breaths? I have to clear the comments so I can see what you're seeing. Hey, Lauren. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn and Susie. Nice to see you ladies out there. All right. So we were here. Wow, centered again. We release the twist. And now we're opening the knee to the side. The bottom of the foot comes to the thigh. Now when we sit here, we're not kind of hanging out, but there's an energy between the legs. We're pressing the hip forward. We're pressing the foot into the thigh. The lower body gathers underneath. And then we circle the arm up and down. Stay there if you like, or you can lift up. Exhale down. Let your breath lead the movement. Inhaling up. Exhaling. And this time we're holding up, pressing the back hand strongly into the floor. And on the exhale, we'll lower the hip and the hand to the knee. Twist it again. I'll bring this hand further back if you can. Tall on the inhale. Exhale, twisting. And you really want to press down with that back hand as you inhale to get the length in the spine. And you push off the thigh and you exhale, narrowing your waist, breathing out all your air and drawing the shoulders down. Take one more breath here. We'll turn to the center. We're lower to the forearms. We're going to take the ankle and the knee. You may have to bring this leg down slightly for balance. The knee stays aligned with the hip and the shoulder. The one up here. Now you're pushing the foot back. pushing that foot back into the hand, pressing away from the floor, and then looking down towards the mat. Oh, such a nice stretch for the neck and the shoulders. 3 breaths here. Breathe into the neck now. Exhaling completely. It's time to bring this leg up and over for the twist. Sits bones are both on the mat. We're hugging this leg in. The back arm is as close to the body as you can get it. Nice and tall on the inhale. Hugging this leg on the exhale. And let's be aware that as you're hugging, hip bone, sits bones not coming up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, sending some love into the hips, into the body. So much of our tension and stress can reside in the body. And so I'm glad you're doing this yoga practice. Breath, movement, and intention all combined help relieve the body of the stress before it can take root and cause some other problems. Exhale. Another breath. Breathe it out. Releasing the twist. We're coming into cow face pose. One knee stacked on the other, or any seated forward bend. You don't even have to go forward. You can just sit here and open the hips. That works. We inhale. We exhale. Coming forward now. Relaxing the head. 3 breaths. I forgot something I just realized. We'll go back and get it in a moment. Breathe. One more breath then. We'll walk in a little bit of time. We've got to return to the side. Sorry about the detour. We've got to bring this leg up. Leg is straight wherever it happens to be. We're pulling towards the body. Pressing off the mat. Stretch the inner thigh and the hamstring. 3 breaths. Let go on the exhale. Exhale. And so as we come up, we're going to hang on to this foot. And we're going to come to rock the baby. We're flexing the foot. You can, if you want, put your elbow under the calf. Hold the foot like a football. You can hold the foot and the knee, or you can put that foot right into the crook of the elbow. And so as you rock the baby, you're trying to pull the foot towards you and the knee away. But really, this is a chance to nurture the body and send some good thoughts into the hip. And in our classes, you may recall, you always kiss the baby. And sometimes we do telephone. Remember telephone? I'm thinking about some of the classes we've been in. We're changing legs here. And I see many of you popping in your comments, and I really appreciate that. And I think about, I've seen most of you in my classes, and I so appreciate that. I miss those times and look forward to having them again. So we're in rock the baby. I saw you up there, Lauren. That's Marie from Bootleg and Susie from Curves. Carolyn, make you a Curves too, right? And then over Pine Bush. This works. Breathe into the hips. A rocking motion, so soothing for the low back. Then kiss the baby. All right. So this is deep stretch yoga. I'm going to ask you something that's slightly uncomfortable, but will feel wonderful when you're done. That is double pigeon. We're taking the shin of the leg and we're placing it parallel to the mat. Then we're taking the shin of the other leg and placing it parallel as well. This is kind of a modified version. Some people are super open to the hip and they can put their foot right there on the ankle. And there's almost always going to be a space here. So find what's good for you. We're stacking one shin on top of the other. It's also called firelock pose. When you look down, you see a triangle. That's what we're shooting for. This is not the most comfortable pose for many of us. For some of you, it is. You can just hold here and breathe into the hips. It's a deep hip opener. And we know that the hips are the largest joints in the body and the repository of toxins. So we're going to breathe, direct the breath down into the hips. Relax the face. If you can, we're going to walk it out a little bit, but never we force. Find a space where we can breathe, where we can breathe evenly. We breathe and lengthen, and we create a little space, and what we're doing, move into it. Taking our time. There is no hurry. Well, there might be a hurry to get out of this pose, I gotta say. How about 2 more breaths? Breathe. Catherine, if you're watching, I know you're loving this pose because you love those hip openers. You're very good at them too. Walk on up. Oh, gosh. Then we, oh, yeah, take it out. Then the other side. Hopefully this is the easier side. Chin is parallel. By the way, I have no idea what time it is. No idea how long we've been doing this or how long we're going to do it. Maybe we'll have a marathon today. So first we sit, we breathe into the hips. We pay attention to the breath. If the breath is not flowing nicely, then there's tension and we need to back out of the pose. And that's perfectly okay because we're in a different space every day with our body and our practice, our mood. Now, if you're able to come forward, do so. Let's breathe up. Nothing's more important than this breath flowing in and out. Bring that breath very deeply into the body now. Three more breaths. Long, slow breaths. One more breath now. Use the hands to slowly straighten the spine. The shoulders round. Shaking it out. Okay. Time for a forward bend. Let's start with the knees bent. Then we're going to inhale up. Exhale. So first we hold on to the feet. And we let the chest and the belly rest on the thighs. We let the head come between the knees. Stretch the back. We breathe all the way down the spine. Relaxing the face. Listen to your breath. Be present in the body with your breath. And you may like to stay in this back sooty pose, or you may prefer to straighten the legs out. Yogi's choice. You might like to exhale to the mat to relieve tension. Really breathe now. Is your face relaxed? Your eyes? Your jaw? Going forward on the inhale. Use the hands. Walk back up. Let's bend the knees, hands to the shins, fold to the back bend. Then exhale, round. Pull up, open. Exhale. Pulling up again. Now we're going to widen. Preparing for side bend. The knees are up, the feet are up. Let's take the left hand, or whatever hand is showing. I guess it looks like right where you're looking at. Let's take one hand. And let's slide it down the shin or in front. We'll bring the other hand up. Over the ear. Reaching out to the side. Please don't worry how far you come down. In the side bends, we want to focus on length. And we want to lengthen over the leg. If you have the foot in your hand, you're pulling your body out. If you don't, that's all right. We're focusing on length, wherever the hand may be. Let's have that be our intention. Turn that top shoulder back, but look where it's comfortable for your neck. And then we're going to open this arm up and back. So good. And on the inhale, we're going to rise up. And we're going to twist over to the right. Nice and tall. Turning on the exhalation. So we're pressing off the thigh or the side of the knee. We're just gently pressing, turning. You may like to stay here. Or you can join me in a strengthening pose, a wide-legged side plank, in which both feet will turn to the side so that the sides of the feet are on the floor, the back arm presses down, and lift up and over. Good, so the feet are on the floor now. We're pressing the back hand down, we're lifting up, over the head. 2 breaths, open up that chest and the heart. Breathe, and then lower down. So good. Preparing for the other side. Lying down. Breathing. Exhale. Your arm that's on the floor or against the leg is pressing against the leg so that you can turn your body and open up. 2 breaths more. Keep the feet active, pressing through the balls of the feet, pressing the backs of the knees down, and then we're going to open the arms behind. Inhale up. Coming to twist on the other side. So good. Breathe and soften. Now you may like to stay in the twist, or you may want to ground that back in. Turn both feet to the sides and lift up to a back bend. 3 breaths. Arms are reaching, legs are reaching and strong, heart is lifting. Maximize. Lower down. Setting up for our forward bend. Can you please start tenting the fingers behind and lifting up, bringing the chest forward. Now you can stay here. This is a really marvelous stretch. As you press the fingers down, it brings your chest forward. You feel such a stretch. Some people like to bring the arms forward. Some people like to hang on to the toes. Some people like to do the Star Wars, the X-Wing. I'm a fan of that one. Wherever you want the arms. Let's breathe into this pose. Let's just breathe into it. Exhaling. Relaxing the face. 5 to 7 breaths. But come out if you need. Let's lengthen the breath, everyone. Exhale. Deep breaths entering the body. Find some softness with the breath wherever you can. Find some release on the exhale. Few more breaths. Use the hands. Slowly walk up. So let's bring the legs together and let's come over to tabletop. For a little cat-cow flow, your hands or fists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Slowly inhaling. Exhale, drawing the navel into round. Slowly inhaling. Broadening the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stretch the shoulders and chest. In a half down dog or puppy pose, we're walking the arms out. The arms are parallel. Chest, heart comes down. You can rest your forehead, or you can lift your head off the mat. Chest sinks, fingers reach. Navel draws into the spine. And breathe into the shoulders. If your head is on the mat, you gently lift it. You're going to bring the hands together, extend it out, a confessional pose, the stretchy triceps. The forehead comes down. You gently bring the thumbs up to the back of your head, maybe touching that bone at the bottom. Really pressing the chest down and letting the chest sink is what we're after here. 3 to 5 breaths. Enjoy your breath as you lengthen it. Ujjayi breath, ocean wave sound in the back of your throat. 2 more breaths. And release the arms down. Gently lift the head. You slide into Sphinx pose here. Oh my gosh. One of my favorites, Sphinx pose. The elbows are under the shoulders. The chest is pulling forward. The kneecaps are off the mat. So you're creating traction in the spine by grounding your forearms and pulling like you're dragging your pelvis forward. Now, we're moving upward facing dog. Hands are near the rib cage. Elbows are squeezed in. Rise up and lift the thighs off the mat. So we have the tops of the feet and the hands on the mat. And then just shift the hips side to side. If again this bothers your wrist, you can come onto the fists. Side to side here. And then we're going to move from the core, roll over the tops of the feet into downward facing dog. Your feet, hands are evenly spaced. Don't worry if the heels don't come down. I'm never going to force that. Chest to the thighs. What a nice stretch. Let's breathe. I've been looking forward to this pose all practice. Let's take a little up dog, down dog flow. So we inhale through plank. Come to upward facing dog. And then we move from the core, exhaling to downward facing dog. And 2 more times, inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, inhaling. Exhaling. Pressing way, way back. Right here, and then we're going to lower the knees. Bring the toes together. We're going to bring the arms alongside the body in child's pose. Shifting the hips side to side. And breathing. Let your forehead rest. Let the shoulders drop. A few more breaths. And then we're going to bring the arms forward one at a time. Lifting the head. Slide the Sphinx one more time. Back bending. Let's take a cobra while we're here. You can stay in Sphinx if you prefer. Or hands by the chest, elbows squeezed in, we pull the heart forward. And lift up only to the point where you feel comfortable, shoulders away from the ears. Slowly exhaling down. And then we're rolling over to our backs. Before we pull the knees into the chest, after that back bend, let's neutralize with a little windshield wiper. Feet as wide as the mat, arms to the side. Taking side to side here. That's easy. And then back to the center. Now we draw the knees in. Flexing the feet. Let's hold on to one knee and extend the other leg straight down on the ground. Taking the arm out to the side, the opposite arm takes this knee across the body into the twist. Both shoulders are on the mat. The straight leg stays active as we reach into it as we inhale. Twist on the exhale. Unwinding your spine, all the muscles alongside your spine. 2 breaths. Breathe. Open the hip. Now stretch the outside of the hip. Just a little longer. Feels so good, right? We draw the knee into the chest. Hug the knees in. Now we extend the leg down. Arm out to the side. Opposite arm takes the knee. You might like to look out across, out over your straight arm. Lengthening on the inhale. Twisting, softening on the exhale. Just breathe and relax. Breathe. And draw the knee in. Both knees. Rock a little side to side. Maybe circle. Come to the center. We're going to inhale the forehead to the knees. Tighten everything up in your body. Tighten. And on the exhale, release into Shavasana. What we've all been waiting for. Feet are hip width, pelvis is tucked under. Shoulder blades are tucked under. Arms are about a foot away from the body, palms up. Or you can come into any position you find comfortable. All right, so let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. A couple of deep breaths like that. Now, everyone, let's breathe in. Breathe in positivity today. The top of the head. I see that as sparkling white light. Let's breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to send it into every cell of the body. So feel it flow over the top of your scalp, your forehead, eyebrows, bringing new life into these cells. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, relaxing your eyelids, temples, your ears, your cheeks. corners of your mouth and your jaw. And all the skin on your face is smooth and soft. As you breathe in, breathe out, relaxing your throat and your neck and your shoulders. Just let them go. Relax your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Your arms and hands and fingers be heavy and relaxed. As you breathe in positivity. As you exhale, relax all the muscles along your spine, shoulder blades, middle back, all the way down to your lower back and your tailbone. Feel your back body melt into the mat. As you breathe in and breathe out, become aware of the rise and fall of your heart as you breathe. Feel your belly expand with the breath. Feel the gentle wave of breath from heart to belly as you breathe in and breathe out, relaxing your hip joints, pelvis, groin and hips. Your lower back spreads across the mat as you breathe in and breathe out, relaxing the backs of your thighs, backs of your knees, letting your calves broaden and spread across the mat, softening your ankles, soles of the feet, and your toes. Let your legs be loose, then and relax. As you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Letting your whole body sink down into the mat and basking in the delicious heaviness of your body as you allow your body to sink down deeper and deeper. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you continue to relax, you might like to mentally repeat these positive affirmations. I'm right where I need to be. I have not been forgotten. I am held in the hands of God, and I am safe. I am loved beyond measure. I am never alone. I am at peace with myself. I am at peace with the process of life. I am one with the power that created me. I am the living, loving, and joyous expression of life. I am magnificence in human form. I am the perfection of life. I am strong and powerful, wise and wonderful, happy and healthy. I am a magnet for miracles. I am deserving of a wonderful life. I am my own best friend. And I am grateful to be alive. I am a light unto the world. I am eternal. All is well in my world. And in this moment, all is truly well. And so it is, and so it shall be. Let's enjoy a few moments of silence. Deep peace of the quiet earth. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the running wave to you. And deep peace of the shining stars to you. Moon and stars pour their healing light on you now. Deep peace to you. So let's slowly waken the body, wiggling the toes, the fingers, rolling the head side to side. You're drawing the arms over the head and stretching from fingers to toes. Taking one knee at a time to the chest, hugging the knees and rocking them side to side. Eventually rolling over to your side. Slowly pushing up. Seated. Bringing the hands together at the heart. Once again, breathe in that pure, positive energy and bright white light. Let's send it out to anyone we know in need of it. Send it out to the world. Let's send it to each other. To all those people working on the front lines. Let's feel the benefits of our practice today with gratitude for this opportunity to do yoga together across the miles. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you safety, wellness, and good health every good day. Namaste.